hard ER, it's the hard ER. Hard ER, it's the hard ER. Hard ER, it's the hard ER.
Sex at this point.
Yeah, we know we're action. You said that like multiple times.
Whether it's male or female, if someone's giving out cash, I want it.
3 years later, and we're back.
Has it been 3? It's been more than that.
It's been a while.
Like, I think COVID was still rampant, so everyone was afraid of Chinese people at that point.
And you're a dad, so you weren't wearing a mask.
Yeah. I wasn't wearing a mask on my face or my dick.
So who let you put a baby in them and keep it? Like,
I would never.
Who would get pregnant by you and like not abort that?
Obviously, a woman with very low morals.
Yeah, shout out your baby mama.
Shout out to Mizzle.
So what's going on? You're a dad now, and
yeah,
that's it.
It's crazy, like being a father and being black at the same time. It's kind of contradictory.
Yeah.
No, you know black dads are the best dads statistically, right?
I think Indian dads are better. They hold everything in the family, you know.
Because they have a family of 30 in a house doesn't mean they have a better family.
An Indian dad will get you a wife if you can't pull bitches. You know? Like,
is it the dad that does that, or is it the mom's duty to like rope in a?
I don't even know. Yeah, it's probably the mom more.
Honestly, I need more Indian friends to find out how that goes.
What are your thoughts about your? I know you have a big. You're upset about all this immigration.
I wasn't upset about the immigration. I'm black. I love POCs.
Yeah?
Who told you that?
Yeah, you were ranting online.
I would never rant online.
Yeah. So you're voting Pierre Poilievre though.
I mean, I'm not voting liberal. I have common sense, so.
Yo, what's wrong with the liberal, bro?
Nothing.
Nothing wrong with a little blackface? And winning the country over? Like
10 years straight? That was kind of a weird thing, too.
Carney's going to go blackface to win this election.
Honestly, I feel like Carney could win. Like, he feels like the responsible dad after Justin left. I feel people will get finessed. Yeah.
Do you think he's actually winning right now?
Well, after he got rid of the carbon tax, you know, that kind of killed Pierre's whole, like, slogan. Like, axe the tax. It's like, what tax is there to axe now?
I just think...
Well, there's definitely more taxes to be axed, but...
I think they're going to rig it, bro.
They're going to rig it?
They're going to rig it.
I don't know.
But like I think
all elections are rigged, but I still like to participate in the voting, and it makes me feel good.
I don't think the conservatives are going to do anything different, bro. They're going to be some like...
You know what it is, bro?
Dusty mans.
It's always the same shit. It's 8 years of one party, you love it, and then 8 years of the next party, you hate it. And then it's just... You always forget how shit your party was the 8 years that you guys had it. That's how it always works. It's been too long. It's a convenient amnesia type thing.
People are probably wondering. So since we had to start the podcast, we stopped and people were asking us to bring it back, and we were like, you were doing music.
I'm still doing music,
and I'm doing
absolutely
comedy.
Not successful
Still
at our ventures.
Well,
you're doing a little bit better.
I have some, but
you're doing shows. I've seen your shows.
We're still not.
We're not where we want to be,
and that's why we're like, you know what we need?
Let's just do the podcast.
The world needs a podcast.
The world needs another podcast from two straight men. That's the last thing they need, right?
Who said I'm straight, bro?
My fault. Two-spirited.
Pansexual.
You're pansexual? You into pots too?
No, I think pansexual is
when you're into everything. Yeah. It's kind of a crazy dynamic though, because like nothing's safe around you.
Nah, I don't even know if I am. I've only went straight. Got the fiance. I got engaged since we last left.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. You know how I feel about that. It's fucking stupid, dummy. But you have no money for her to take, so.
Yeah, bro.
You know
she's gonna be paying me alimony, bro. She's gonna be paying me. What else happened? Drake lost a rap beef to Kendrick.
Did he lose it
in
though?
The last 3 years.
Did he lose it though?
Trump got the election back.
Big Daddy Trump back in house.
You don't think Drake lost? He lost culturally, but he might win financially.
Yeah, but what does the culture mean? What a bunch of fucking black baboons think?
No, it's what the young white youths think.
You're right.
That's who wins the
young
culture.
White kids are like, well, you know, Drake's half Jewish, so...
The Taylor Swifties, that's the culture, bro.
Taylor Swift is the culture, and her jet.
It's been a fucking crazy 3 years. Like, I think our producer Hill's caught like syphilis like 3 times in those 3 years.
That's crazy. The triple sif?
It's fucking...
It's the triple crown for horses.
So what's fatherhood like, bro? Like, give people... It's nice to see when you guys stick around for once. So
you know what's the crazy thing about fatherhood is that they always make it seem like, oh, like dads need to do more. But like when you're paying for everything, what more do you want them to do?
So you're not an involved father.
I'm definitely involved. I change diapers all the time and I watch my kid all the time. But I also do pay the bills.
Do you have a daughter? What's her name?
I have a daughter. I'm not going to put my daughter's name online.
Can we make a fake one?
We can call her...
Can I guess it? Let me guess it. Quantisha?
Exactly. That's what it'll be, Quantisha. My kid's mixed, by the way. She's not like, full black, so...
She's mixed, but gonna have a braid up.
I think all little girls get braids.
What are you gonna do if she has OnlyFans? That's the real question.
Is she gonna exist if she has OnlyFans? That's the actual question.
What are you gonna do to your daughter if she tells you? Just like today, she walks in, she's like, yo, Dad, I love you, but I need to tell you, I have that Bugatti in the driveway because of my new venture, OnlyFans.
I would hope. Like, it's crazy as a man that you have to hope that your daughter's ugly so she doesn't decide to do porn. But
So
like,
you're hoping you have a beat bitch.
I think what it comes down to is that if I actually show her that education is important, and that, like, you know, having morals is important, that hopefully she will follow suit. Like, I ever go into church and shit, which, you know, I don't absolutely believe in at all, but my kid
been
goes to
going to
church
church?
every fucking weekend.
Okay, what would you rather? OnlyFans daughter or stud?
Or stud daughter? Is she laying the pipe?
No, his daughter being a stud because his build really looks like it would produce a female stud.
Yeah. I worry about that too. Her being built like me, it'd be bad.
She has to
She'd
be
be
a
a
stud.
bad body built bitch if she built like me.
She'll be running that schoolyard built like you, bro.
She look like the fucking big ashy kid from, what's that fucking shit? Proud Family. The biggest sister. That blue nigga. That'd be bad and Bad News Bears, so I'll feel bad. But you know what? If she ends up going down that route and being a bully, I'll just make her be the best bully she could be.
I think
American bully.
I don't think she's going bully. I think she's going like Aunt Jemima vibes, you know? Like,
Well, she'd definitely be in the house based on her complexion.
you know, what's her complexion anyway?
She's light skinned.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. She got a little bit of native in her too, so watch your fucking mouth.
Can't handle a bruise, eh?
Absolutely. She's a woman. Of course she can't handle a fucking bruise.
Nah, bro.
So they had oranges in phone books.
Your daughter's native, eh? Good
Yeah,
for
a little
you,
bit.
bro.
Really?
That's why you're fucking buried in the ground with one hand behind your back.
That's crazy. I would have tolerated that.
I don't even know what you just
You gotta
said,
be able to bury
bro.
me first.
Who's
Look at
it? Wait, what did he just say?
Bro, was it medieval times or some shit? To settle marital disputes.
Oh, yeah. I know.
Get these.
So people in the microphone, so they could hear what he's saying. He was saying in the medieval times to settle marital disputes, they would go. The guy would be like one hand tied behind his back and like be in like a hole. So his upper body was up, and she had no
She
restrictions.
could throw rocks at him, is what you're saying?
No, they fought straight up.
Oh, a sack full. Oh, you're fucked. Well, you know what? My first thing would be.
Do you don't think you'd be able to, like, your girl versus now, like right now you have a dispute and that you're going in right now into that. Do you think you could handle her one hand?
I would just tell her off rip that she's a witch and she'd be burned at the stake. Like, what am I arguing with you for? I'd be like, you're a witch. I saw her levitate in the kitchen. My lord.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
I see her do extremely
She did
complicated, long division. The division was so long, I had to say
What?
pause.
Honestly, that is such an Uno reverse card in that situation.
You have to know how to play your cards, right? And first of all, you gotta think about it this way. As a black man in medieval times, what am I doing with a white wife? Let's start there.
What?
I pulled some fucked up
Okay,
shit.
black guy medieval times. What would be the SoundCloud version rapper?
You wouldn't even rap though. You'd have like one of those little pipes that they
That's
have in
what I
the
mean.
fucking taverns.
You'd be like a pipe.
Like one of those guys.
Yeah, you'd be like, but you'd be an aspiring one. You wouldn't
Yeah.
be like
I'm trying to make it.
for the king. Like,
I want to play in front of the king one day.
I'm playing at the market today.
At the free market.
The fuck? I thought the pipe was starting to play.
That would be my first song. Doo-doo. It'd start like that.
Doo doo.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But I mean, you could be a jester. Your job still translates.
But the problem with being a jester is if you bomb, you miss
get
one joke.
beheaded.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
dead.
yeah.
It's like making a joke about Muhammad today. You get beheaded.
Do you get beheaded still?
Yeah, I
They
wouldn't
care
do
about
it.
that?
I would never. Even honestly, they'll come to you nowadays.
Nah. Since 2001?
That shit's express now. That shit's Amazon same day delivery on that. That's why. That's one thing I actually won't joke about in my stand-up act too much.
Really?
is I will
'Cause I've
not
heard you say some
disrespect-
foul shit.
I will not disrespect the prophet on stage publicly.
But privately in your own home.
Privately in my own home.
Where you make all your nigger jokes.
At the dinner table? In front of your fiance?
I don't do N-word jokes. Okay,
That's crazy.
That would be wild.
So what's up with you having a POC fiance? What's up with that?
Oh, I
No
just,
white girls for you, or
Yeah, it's just I want my kids to be able to check that box in job interviews.
and you want them to be able to make good food too? Like they
I
can
got
actually
the
make
good one because
seasoned
the
food.
good one is the Asian because they got
They're
like,
obedient.
brainwashed successfully to the white guys.
Yeah, they are. They're basically white. They're like white light.
They love white guys.
They do.
Like
They love mid-white guys too. They don't
Yeah.
want the good ones.
Yeah,
They'll take like
that's-
the 4 out of 10 white guy. They'll be like, yeah, we love him. I love Josh.
So like that's best case scenario I think as a white guy. Like they're one of the last ones that like are like we still like them. We're still buying the fucking propaganda.
And she can do all your budgeting for you as well.
Buddy, she's fucking in the hospital right now, bro. She's fucking. She's
I mean,
not
that doesn't
doing
mean
well.
I mean it doesn't stop her from doing your taxes.
She's
Come
in the
on.
hospital, and when I say she's in the hospital, I mean she's working right now, but
She got her scrubs on.
yeah.
Some Filipinos.
Working full time. Yeah, man,
They are
I
the
got
best, though.
engaged.
They're my
and
favorite
she's-
Asians, honestly.
I want to have a kid too, bro. I want to have a
You?
kid with her. Yeah, her body's
Yeah,
massive.
her genetics, though, fam. Like, you're gonna have a sick kid.
Yeah,
You're gonna be a Toronto sick kids.
yeah, that's what I'm
You
saying.
have a bubble
so,
kid.
So what I'm saying is, I'm taking this after Islam.
A Disney ring kid.
I'm saying we.
Fuck, bro.
I've suggested we pull the throuple together so I could have someone to bear the child.
Yeah, that's what you should do. 100%. Yeah,
was
get
the-
someone else's DNA. You don't want her shit.
Specifically, someone in the U.S. so I can go on 90
Why
Day
US?
Fiance.
Don't do that.
And,
No.
it
Go
would
on,
help
what's the
launch
other
the
one?
career.
What's the other one? Go on.
Another Filipino, you mean?
What's the one with
No.
the special people? Go on that
American.
one.
No. I wanted
One of
to
them
breed the
one of
child,
them
brother.
Short, thick retard bitches.
I'm not
One
trying
of
to-
them bad boys.
I'm not trying to have I'm not trying to have a kid with that, bro. I'm trying to have a kid with someone in the States so I can get my US work visa.
That's not how it works.
Go on 90 Day
They're harder on
Fiance.
that now. My boys in the States are harder on that now.
Not when you're on 90 Day Fiance.
Because you're working. It's a work visa.
No, but like you're getting documented. You do the 90-day visa. You have to get married in 90
You
days.
don't have to get documented to be in the U.S. You're white.
No, you do because you're performing for money.
Just say your name is Jose. You'll be fine.
No, bro. It's fucking for comedians. It's honestly fucked. American comedians come up here easily. They just
Yeah.
pay for like a quick $500, can do shows up here.
Wow.
For us, it's like a 10K whole legal
Shut
thing
the fuck up.
to get like an artist visa to go down there.
And
You'll have
possibly
to
get shot,
experience-
too.
You'll have to experience it if you get to your point of
Oh,
view.
I'm going to sneak in.
Well, you're a felon. You probably can't go there, eh?
Well, I can get a pardon now. It's been a long time since I've been criminally charged.
Carney's pardoning you. Are you hoping?
The Carney pardon.
You hoping Pierre Polyev fucking wins the election and You know what you should
Well,
kiss
that's why I have
up
to
to
get
him.
in. I have to get in quick before Pierre's in there, right?
Yo, vote Pierre and then Pierre give my boy a pardon
Yeah.
from crimes against
Forget
humanity.
a fucking part. Just delete all my shits, dog. Delete the whole record, B.
You're done now. You need to
sign me
clean
to
up
a
your
label.
act. You need to clean up your act, bro.
My act is clean, bro. That's why I'm doing music.
No, you need to be. You need to be practical. You need to get yourself a job at Enterprise Rent-A-Car because
Jesus fucking
they give you
Christ.
the tools to be your own boss.
Is that a drop?
No, it's,
Are we getting paid for that?
no, that's from the I think Step Brothers when he tries to
Holy
go serious
fuck.
and he gets a job at Enterprise Rent-A-Car.
The bunk beds.
And you,
So much room for activities.
great movie, man.
It is good.
Movies suck now, though.
They do, because they're all fucking like, oh my god, we need to have 30 girls.
No,
and
because they took
15
away
black guys.
all the people that cook the best movies also sexually assault their cast members. And they arrested all of them.
You're
They
in the right
Bluetoothed
bag
them
right
all
now.
of
You're in
them.
the right bag right now. I respect
And-
that. You're right.
It's what happened. And
true.
we need to make the sacrifice. You want to make it in biz, you might get assaulted a little bit.
Be
Just
honest,
a
be
little
honest.
bit.
You want to be in this movie, you got to suck
But-
a little dick. Like,
But like this is gonna be a banger of a movie, you know?
it is.
If you want to push the boundaries. like-
Somebody else will do it. Someone else will do it. It's not you. Someone else will do it. Like, no.
The second they arrested all these guys for doing that shit, it just ended up becoming a lesbian woman, Ellen DeGeneres, doing it next. You know, I was like, it's just if you move.
Who do you
on
want
one,
to get
you move
fucked
into
by,
new.
Harvey Weinstein or Ellen?
Ellen.
Ellen is still a girl though, so it's
Yeah.
fair.
Not
you know?
even that. I'll let Ellen peg me straight up.
Pardon?
Straight. Here's the thing.
If you're gonna get pegged, it might as well be a baddie. Like, you know what I mean?
Ellen.
Ruby Rose pegged.
Ellen, it's more respect. It's more like I see what you did out here. Like, you know, I'm paying homage to an OG.
That's a crazy way to pay homage. with
We're
your
like,
asshole.
who is the other option? Weinstein? Like, I just don't know how I can even we can deal with that.
How do you look at yourself after Weinstein? It's a real thing.
Yeah, like Ellen,
You
I
like,
could
look
be
in the
like,
mirror and you're like, God, what have I done?
So old, he's so
and,
He's so wrinkly.
and plus I'm filming that too, and I'm selling that shit to TMZ. You get the Ellen sex tape, bro. That's money.
The Ellen sex tape is money.
Any Ellen fucking a dude is even more money. She's lying
Yeah.
about the lesbian thing.
You're right. That's at least a $5 million.
You could spin that, and then obviously
Put it on
I'm
Vivid.
saying she like forced me to do it.
You have to say it's rape.
Offered me an internship at
Act
the Ellen
drugged
show.
The whole time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
You can make. Don't worry, it's my fetish. I'm
what's
just gonna,
happening back there?
I want to pretend you're taking advantage of me. It's my fetish.
You
and
gotta
then
play
hit
it that way. You
record.
have to. That's the smartest way to do it. Taking advantage of, then you get to make the money off flipping the video. It's genius.
And then she'll let me open for her on her stand-up tour. And
You'll be opening for her, all right? That's what you'll be doing. You'll be all the fucking way open. No one Ellen. She gonna use that small joint.
bro,
She hit with a fire hydrant.
so you've how many concerts have you done since podcast last? At K-Tray, if you don't know who he
Yeah.
is, because no one knows.
Respect, fam. I'm working on it. I'm trying to get out there, bro.
You gotta fucking pay $6. That's how you make it in this
I don't want
city,
to pay
bro.
$6. I don't want to pay keep $6. Yeah, yo, my engineer has a fucking Juno.
No,
Talk to me nicely,
Bro,
eh?
my engineer also has a Juno.
We have the same engineer, so talk to him nicely.
actors, and he brought you here.
I almost got
Yeah,
nominated
and
for
I brought
Juno,
you
bro.
here. You wouldn't even have got to meet Juno Hills.
Juno Hill. Juno Johnny.
That's what we call him now.
No, Juno Johnny.
We call him everything. I call him Johnny the Juno Hills.
Yeah.
Because he's Italian and shit, right? They have to have cool nicknames. It's
No.
Johnny the Juno.
It's-
Huh?
No, it's Johnny.
Capiche?
It's Johnny the Gino because it's well documented. He supports Israel. So I just
That's
wanna-
crazy.
just
This guy said just said Pro. iPhone Pro Max.
we're just trying to get all of Johnny's cans.
You gotta kiss the wall, buddy. You gotta kiss the wall. Make sure you put the hat on and kiss the wall.
I just want
presidents,
I just want anyone to know that this podcast is executive produced by Johnny Hills, the Firm Studios. So if you
Yep.
want to, if anything we say, he's actually the one that's
Is
like,
held liable and accountable for all statements said on this microphone. Thank you.
So, bro, are you?
This out. He has control.
Yeah.
He does.
So you're. I meant to ask, as your baby mama. I'm assuming she's not your girl because she's your baby mama.
No, see, we have this discussion all the time. She is my girl, but I call her my baby mama because it pisses her off.
Oh, yeah.
I'm your girlfriend. I'm like, but you're also the mother of my child, so you're my
you-
baby mom.
Are you No, because I want to ask. Are you faithful? Is she?
Of course I'm faithful. Black men don't cheat. Sometimes.
Yeah. I don't think it's cheating if you're housing her.
Don't get into that fucking market.
Yeah, I'm a Fed, bro. I'm just
Don't get into that
trying to
market. Try to add to it to me.
Yeah,
You
bro.
can't. You cannot trick me. You cannot trick me. Yeah, it is
No,
true.
the only Rico case I'm dragging him into is some bullshit like free speech fucking.
Oh yeah.
They're like, yeah, we heard what you said. And
We heard you talking about Israel. We didn't like it.
Whoa, I'm pro Israel.
Are you?
Paper, and pro Palestine. I'm pro everyone. I'm pro love. Ugh.
I have no to say that.
You're not pro love? You don't,
No,
you don't
I'm
love
pro-hate.
people? Why do you hate people, bro?
I don't hate people. I just want people to hate.
Why? No.
Because hate makes the world go round.
No, it's love, bro.
How much better did you work when your boss was nice to you versus when he was an asshole? How much harder did you work? I'm just saying.
I work hard when I'm being treated with.
First of all, you're white. You don't work hard. You
I-
work.
I work my best when there's an environment of diversity, equity, and inclusion, and that's what helps. I think a diverse workplace is a strong
That's why this guy has a
workplace.
POC girlfriend, because he needs to have some DI in the house.
You're saying
girlfriend.
you're saying my fiance is a DEI hire.
Absolutely.
Do you think I got game? I was just saying the first one that said yes back, bro. You know,
That's fair,
you
too.
think I had,
Sometimes you got to do that.
you think
though.
I had a deep bag of options? I just ended
might
up
have.
I just got lucky, bro.
Semi-successful comedian,
Canadian comedian.
very successful racist. Yeah.
No, I
Look
wasn't.
at those accolades.
Nah, I would never on COD. It would be more Madden.
Madden?
The evidence is there.
No, I never said on COD. I said
Don't
maybe
bring up anything we
Xbox
said in those old
Live.
podcasts. Oh my God.
The old podcast?
They were bad.
Nah.
I was looking at someone like the takes on like TikTok quickly and I was like, holy fuck.
well, we were wrong about a lot of things.
We're still wrong. This is for jokes. It's not serious.
We probably had 10 straight
For ha-has.
We had probably had 10 straight episodes where we talked about Hillary Clinton drinking adrenochrome.
I remember that. We were big on the adrenochrome shit those times.
Bro, I was straight biting the fucking pizza.
I was looking
Gate
at my
shit.
windows every night after you were saying that shit.
Yeah, I was scared. That's why I don't
thought it was
joke about
drone
shit.
strike time.
I won't joke about like actual like politics anymore. Your accounts just get banned and shit. You like
Yeah,
it's
you
just
can't-
fucking
yeah.
waste. So
That's
like
true.
I became racist instead online.
It's way better.
Yeah, like they don't
And
block
it's
you.
freeing. It's freeing.
Yeah,
good
it's
for
way
the,
safer.
It's good for the heart. You can't keep all that hate in. That's why I keep telling you it's better to hate.
You can't really do too much homophobia on there. Like you gotta play within.
Why
what
would
the-
you hate the gays? The gays are doing their thing.
I'm pretty much just playing what the community guidelines has given me. That's all it is. It's like that's the defense I'm being.
I don't even look at the
in front of
guidelines.
me.
I just say yes to everything, but I'm not going to abide.
I just go what's flagged. You know.
What's
Shit.
flagged? What's
People
actually
get
flagged?
pulled down.
China?
Oh no, yeah, China stuff will get pulled down.
Okay.
Or if you show like firearms, obviously, like some shit like that sometimes. Which I don't know how rappers don't get flagged when they.
I would never show a firearm in a video. I actually have shown firearms in videos.
Yeah.
yeah, we have done that.
I
But it's
think-
artistic.
Yeah,
It wasn't like
that's
you know
like
what
the
I mean?
technicality. We're like,
yeah, it's artistic expression.
that's why even online, if you do like a take where I just take a selfie video and like just say Ranton said some absurd shit, it would be flagged and taken down. But if you do it where you record you doing stand up of a fucked up take,
Yeah.
because it's an art form, the community guidelines won't take it down.
Yeah,
it's like
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
like
Say fuck niggers as long as it's standing.
no, I still think they'd pull that one, bro.
They might still pull that.
Maybe.
Depending on
Probably
which person
not,
sees
actually.
it, you know what I mean?
Depending on how viral it goes,
Yeah.
That one stays alive for a few $100K before it
It
gets
might,
pulled.
yeah, before it gets pulled, yeah. Because they
And-
want to see what it's going to do.
And then starts
Will you
spreading
get
on all these
doxxed, like-
platforms.
As long as it brings in traffic, really, that's what they'll care about.
You think race relations have gotten better since 3 years when we started this?
Absolutely not.
No, I think it's fixed.
Fix? When was it? Who was trying to fix it?
Canadians are united now, bro, because of the tariffs.
I think Canadians are only united in like one of two things. One, the tariffs, and two, the hate for immigration.
All right. What do you think with the immigration? You think Canadians actually hate immigrants?
I don't think Canadians hate immigrants. I think Canadians hate immigrants that choose not to assimilate in any way, shape, or form and spit in your food when they deliver it to you.
That seems like a black experience of immigration. They're spitting in your food. You think they're spitting in everyone's food? Or what, maybe like you were a piece of shit to them and then they...
I usually
for
press the
food.
fucking tip button, bro. I
What?
know a lot of motherfuckers be pressing zero on that Uber Eats.
I'm a no tipper on Uber Eats.
Yeah,
for
I tip because I'm
sure.
afraid, because my name sounds white, so they're going to spit in my food for sure. For sure.
I use my girl's account for
Yeah.
tipping.
And, no, I see one where the guy did tip, and the guy's like still spat in his food because he saw him on the camera.
He did tip.
Yeah.
He said he didn't tip enough.
That's even crazier.
Tipping culture is out of control. Let's
First of all,
be real,
asking
bro.
another man for a tip is diabolical. What are you doing?
Bro, you'd be like picking up, like I picked up a beef patty and they're like, it's like tip. Like I just came here and took it from you.
Yeah.
I did all the work.
What was the service here?
Yeah, you took it out of the container and handed it to me.
That's like the fucking cashier at fucking Sobeys asking you for a tip.
They do. Actually, they're the ones that don't.
They'll ask for a donation for some fucking nonsense. Do you want to
Yeah.
help the kids with one arm? Like,
I'm
no.
I'm
I have a kid with two arms I have
never-
to help.
Never donating to that shit.
No, I never donate.
So
After having a kid, I'm just like, my money only goes to my kid. I don't give a fuck about these outside causes. I
Okay,
don't give a
so-
shit about these kids with cancer. As
As
long
a-
as it's not my kid.
as a father, what are you doing, bro? Like, what? No, honestly, like, do you change diapers?
No, all the time, fam. I'm actually a super, super involved dad. I'm not even one of those like, oh, like, I don't want to do it, dads. Like,
You're probably a
while I don't want to do it, I still do it.
but
Boy, Dad, you can fuck off.
Yeah.
he seems like an amazing dad that
It's
just
important to
happens
be
to
there.
probably abuse her mom.
I definitely don't abuse her. Maybe emotionally.
Yeah,
But that's just relationships. Like, we both emotionally abuse each other.
yeah. So you're not punching drywall.
Absolutely not.
You don't got
I
that.
have to pay to get it fixed. That's how
She
you don't punch
might.
it.
She's got a little bit of that white. She might be punching drywalls one day.
I mean, who? My daughter?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
You're gonna be like strict
First
on
of
her.
all, I don't understand that when girls do shit like that, like teenage boy shit, like you're a girl. Why are you punching holes in your walls? Like, fix up. Have a female experience. Stop trying to be like the boys.
Are you gonna put her in
You're a
sports?
girl punching holes in your wall? What the fuck is wrong with you? Dog, seek help. Seek help. Talk to your grandmother. Go bake a cake, my nigga. Like, Josh Tyler's fucking demon is in your soul. Oh, I gotta drink Monster and punch holes in my wall. Oh, like, what's wrong with you? Fuck me.
Are you gonna put her in sports? Like maybe put her like.
I want to put her in like martial arts.
Yeah, you gotta
I
put
feel
fighting.
like all women should take martial arts.
Like
'Cause I'm tired of hearing you guys cry about, oh, the men, they're attacking us. Most men can't even fucking fight. Learn a fighting thing and you go whoop a man's ass. Most men cannot fight.
would you put her
The
in?
ones that can fight, you were cooked anyway. You were cooked. There was nothing gonna save you. You were cooked anyway.
You
Call the cops.
You gonna put her in ball?
What, because she's half black?
Yes.
Her name's not Jalen.
Yeah, but like it's women's ball, so there's a chance she can make the league.
It's
bro.
true. It's true. I might.
Honestly, not even hockey.
I was gonna say hockey, yeah. 'cause
Oh,
a hybrid
yeah.
in hockey?
Now that they got the P dub.
I think she can make it to the end.
No, come on. PW.
She can make it
She
to
can
the
be
end.
Team Canada.
She'd be a black woman, bro. You think the NHL's that hard?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's probably
Yeah,
hard.
for sure.
It's probably hard.
But like she can make it to the fucking pro women's league. They got that now. That'd be a
They get
great
paid?
route. Yeah, like it's decent money.
In what? Shekels?
CAD. CAD. But it's not that bad flying commercial. Come on, like
They get to fly?
yeah. I'm pretty sure. I think they're getting paid like
Isn't
a
it
livable
only
wage.
in Canada though? It's not like in the States too.
No, there's like 3 teams in each.
Wow.
like the
There's
original
6
six.
teams in total?
Yeah, they just
Yeah, I'm not
started.
getting my daughter into that bullshit.
Buddy, they're
Might as well just work at Shoppers Drug Mart. Same
they're doing
pay.
all right, buddy. No,
Same pay.
no, they make decent, especially because her.
What is
show-
decent? In this economy, is decent? 6 figures?
It depends how good they are.
6 figures?
But I think you're making 6 figures because a lot of them get like ads, a lot of corporate ads. For
No, I'm talking about straight up contracts. 6 figures?
You're probably looking 60K minimum, probably, and then like you're probably, if you're good, probably getting like closer to 6 figures if you're a top player, and then you're making all your
And
money on
50% off
sponsors.
rentals at Enterprise?
Yeah. You don't want her to play sports, eh?
I don't really care if she plays sports or not. I just don't want her to be a dumbass.
Or a hoe.
That's like my only same thing. Dumbass for men and hoe for women is the same thing.
Yeah,
It's the same
true.
Thing. It's the same thing.
Fair enough.
You know what
but,
I mean? Like
are you
once
gonna-
again, like life for women obviously is using your coochie in opportune moments, but like they just use it in so many bad moments.
So you're gonna
too
have the
often.
coochie moment talk with your daughter.
I literally just tell my daughter, I'm like, yo, like once again, we had the OnlyFans conversation before, right? And I'd be like, yo, like you could choose to be a hoe, that's your life, but I also could choose not to talk to you, so you can pick. Right? And I'm like, I didn't spend my whole life fucking raising you and funding you and taking care of you and teaching you how to live a fucking proper, respectful life for you to go online and sell your holes. Like,
What would you?
I'm just keeping it a buck. You wait until I'm raising you until you're 18. Your 18th birthday, you're like, I'm gonna go sell pussy online. I'm like, what is wrong with you, my nigga? That's the last thing you'll hear from me, and then you'll never see me again. Disappear in the
me
night
out.
like
Hear
fucking
me out.
Batman.
Hear me out. We all have a price. We all have a price to sell our holes online. How?
And I don't even hate on it. Like, end of the day, like if shorties want to do that, that's their business.
But
that's
I'm saying,
your business.
what would your price be?
Women, if you want to sell yourselves, that's your business. I'm just saying personally for me, like I wouldn't want to have my daughter do that.
But what about
any
you,
man
bro?
that's saying the opposite is a liar.
What's your
You're
price,
a liar
bro?
if you want to say you want your daughter involved in any sort of sex work. Like,
What's your price to get on OnlyFans?
for me personally?
Yeah, like what would
I
you
want to see some fat nigga on OnlyFans.
Just say. I want to know because I said everyone
But
has a
at the end of the
fucking
day,
price.
but as a man, like
Whatever would be
your sex can't really be
nudity.
priced.
Yeah, watch you fuck your girl. Let's say that.
I'm like, how many
People
subscribers
wanna
am I
pay.
getting?
Like,
Am I gonna be booming on OnlyFans? I've been one of those wasties that has OnlyFans and 20 subscribers.
No. I'm saying you're like booming. What would the
booming?
price? What would the price have to be
The
for you
same
to
thing
be
they
like
charge.
doing
Like, was
it?
it $15? 15 USD ballpark?
15. I mean, like overall, this guy's like 15 USD.
15
I'll
USD.
fucking-
What is
you
it?
can watch
30
me
bucks for
fuck my
PPV?
girl.
25 PPV?
This guy, you subscribe, eh?
I have OnlyFans. Yeah, I've had it.
Yeah.
I've dibbled and dabbled and see what some girls are up to on there.
Do you DM them too?
Absolutely not. Why would I DM them?
You don't DM.
I don't
them?
like that whole side of it because they're always like, oh, like I'll send you content. I'm like, bitch, I don't care. I want to see what's on your wall and that's it. Don't even talk to me. You know one of these simps? You don't want to pay your fucking bills? It's bad enough I'm here. It's bad enough I'm subscribed paying you $8 a month.
Bro, don't you got
Let's start there.
Reddit, bro? Can't you get that shit for free?
You can get some shit for free, but then once again, like, how are you gonna scratch the itch that can't be itched off the Reddit content that everyone's already seen?
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Bro to bro. Bro to bro.
It's already there. If I can see it on Reddit, I just go on Reddit.
As your friend, I think you have a porn addiction.
I mean, how much money am I spending on OnlyFans?
You tell me. I think once you're dipping into spending on OnlyFans, bro, you got a porn
It
addiction.
depends on your
brother.
resources. I mean,
You might have a drug addiction and a porn addiction.
I might have both.
I'm trying to get off the porn. I've windowed
Well, honestly,
it
it's
down.
if you can't get off it, then that's when you know it's a real addiction, right?
No, it's more boredom when you're bored.
Yeah, it is true. That's really what it
That's
comes
what
down
gets
to.
ya.
You're bored, you're like, no one's around. You're like, well, time to open the old spank bank. That's what it is? The spank bank? The
you
bank
think-
of spankery?
Do you think your girl watches porn without you?
I wouldn't care what the fuck she does without me. That's her
definitely does.
business.
But like, what do you think? I wonder, like, what the
I bought her a vibrator, so
Which
I hope
one?
she uses it.
The Hitachi?
I got money, nigga. Of course it's a Hitachi.
That's that good shit.
It's that good shit. I ain't get one of them cheap fucking joints.
That's my
Electrocute my bitch's pussy holes.
That's
Be lightning bolts coming out. Ah!
being a
A hot crotch.
being a white guy. It's really important we incorporate the vibration.
Yeah,
to
you
the
have
dressing
to. You
room.
have to. Or just eat it.
What do you mean?
The pussy. Eat it.
Oh yeah. But sometimes I'm not in the mood.
Who's not in the mood?
Me, I don't want to like.
That's fair though.
Like, what if I have a runny
It's
nose?
laborious.
Sometimes got like a runny nose.
I need to breathe, right?
Yeah, and I'm like,
Gotta pick or choose.
and then I don't know if I'm looking at her pussy juice or my fucking boogers, and either
Blow your
way,
snot and just angry
either
bulldog.
way, I'm fucking booger lubing that shit up and
have
then
to.
fucking her after.
Lubrication is lubrication. You spit anyway, right?
One of them kids with a runny nose in winter. You just
Yeah. Just fucking yumming it up. I think he's a sleeve guy. He got the
I was a
fucking
big
wet
one.
sleeve.
Yeah.
That wet sleeve, dog. Those guys were fucking devious, brother.
The crusty
Take their jacket off, bare fucking debris flying off.
Did I
Holy
tell you
fuck.
guys about my crusty T-shirt as a kid under the
Like a
bed?
jizz shirt?
Yeah.
Not a jizz shirt. Now you're a nasty nigga.
Guess who was on the shirt?
Why? Okay, I get
Guess the
conversation.
design of the shirt.
Like who's on? It's like a sport.
Yeah.
It's a sports shirt.
Musician,
It's a musician, female or male.
male.
I knew it was male.
Bon Jovi.
Close.
Close.
It's
One Republic.
It was Slash. The guitars.
I was gonna say Creed next. Take you higher.
It was because I was never gonna rock a Slash shirt ever, so that's why.
So you're just like, I'll nut on it instead?
no, I just nut on myself and cleaned up with it, bro.
That's even worse.
And it just got real crusty, and then
Doesn't that make sense? Why just nut on the shirt? Why nut on yourself and then clean up the nut? That's too much work.
and then one day,
He's the last thing you see.
one day I came in and
The shirt was gone?
No,
Oh, it was clean.
It was folded clean.
No!
True story. Thanks. Shout out moms.
Yo, brother.
That's the most respectful way as a mom to
Honestly,
do it.
I'm grateful having a daughter because, like, having a son and having to deal with that one day would be dastardly. Just finding this this rigid T-shirt like a fucking frisbee under his bed. Just pick it up.
in the corner.
What is this? Banging against the wall, dust, shake it off. Bing, bing, bing.
Fucking Slash T-shirt. Your dad's like,
Well,
that
not
was
for
my
him.
favorite musician.
Not like that.
Okay.
Fuck that.
All turn out okay.
Yeah. He's white though. He's
I'm not the only guy who's had a jizz T-shirt. Let's be real. Come on. Like,
I
maybe
want
you guys
to argue that that's a white guy thing. I want to argue it's a white person thing with the T-shirts and the socks.
I don't know. I don't. Maybe it's an autistic thing. Even.
I never asked anybody personally. This is the first time I've ever had a conversation about what people are doing with their jizz after the fact.
It's early stage youth though. It's this is like when you're first like getting into it.
No.
Yeah.
When you first
what do
figure
I
out you
do?
get nut,
And you're just grabbing the first thing you see.
but you're grabbing that same thing first. You see that shirt consistently. You made a choice. You made a choice to grab that shirt every time.
I've grown, bro.
How many times?
We've all grown, bro. We've grown as
I'm just saying,
people.
I was never a shirt guy.
What's your worst fear with your daughter? She's gonna get her period one day, and like, how are you gonna?
I don't know
Is
why
that your
people that's
wife?
a
You
fear.
put that on your wife?
No, I'll just
to,
get
like,
her
deal
fucking.
with the
I get
conversation?
tampons for my girl right now.
No,
I don't
but I
give a
mean
fuck
like the
about getting tampons.
conversation when she's like, Dad, what?
I'm like,
what's
listen,
going on?"
sometimes your pom-pom have to bleed. Once a month. That's all I'll say. Something like that. Yeah, consider this your time, seen? Before that, you can do whatever you want to. Your draws were fine. Now, one time a month for a week, watch your draws.
All
Make
right.
sure. Because I want to pick her up from school and deal with that shit. I had my period at school and all the boys saw my period ass. Fuck out of here. That's rookie shit. You should know. Your holes will bleed one day. Prep.
Now let's do
The one thing will be in your backpack will be a pad. There'll be one in the bottom somewhere. Be your fucking pad ass. Be your pad tie.
the white dad version of that's so different.
Because white
Here's
guys
how
are,
it goes.
they're
Ask me.
afraid of your
no,
daughters.
ask me like you're the daughter coming up to me, and I'll give you the white dad version.
So I'm the daughter.
Yeah.
Father, my pussy, it bleedeth. It
Li-
bleedeth, father.
Listen here, honey. It's perfectly normal. Go talk to your mother.
You guys just don't
That's
even
how the
care.
white one goes.
I love how black guys always got the bad father rap, but white guys are so absentee.
No, we're
And
there.
when you guys do
physically.
dad, when you guys
Physically.
do dad, I know all you white boys fucked up from your hockey dads fucking screaming at you, you ain't gonna fucking goal, Timmy! You're just fucking skating in circles on the fucking ice! You guys are awful fucking parents.
Nah, my dad
Great
wasn't
family
like that.
homes though. Like when I look at the white family homes, I'm like, okay, good structure. Everything looks great.
No,
But I know there's an evil veil behind it. I know there's abuse.
no, I got
Some sort of abuse.
There's another type. There's another type.
Not the sexual.
I just hashtag usual suspects.
There's
Those
a
guys.
See that?
I be underneath the white people shit like, well. The shit they be using on us.
there's the white parents that are these are what mine were. They're like both way too like loving and accept everything. So like you just don't even think you got flaws. That's almost
They
even
think
worse.
you're perfect.
Yeah, that's
Perfect boy.
because I was youngest. That's why I got Krista.
I think
You know,
that's
my
the
sister got
last
the
thing
heat.
that you need to do for white people.
That
As a
was
white
the-
parent, tell them that they're perfect. Please stop doing that
like
for your
whatever
white
you
kids.
can do, you can do.
That is
you
hurting
know?
black people everywhere.
And it's true. That's what. So I'm happy. I guess I didn't get the abusive one. You know, I was
That's
pretty
true.
hungry. They made some shit food, but like, shut up, moms. They tried.
But the food was there.
beefaroni cans. I ate a lot.
Why would you stand up for
Hills
them? What's
is
there to stand up
actually
for?
rattled, buddy. I'm not Italian. I don't live in a nice.
He's not Italian
supportive
either.
Italian fucking. What is his fucking background?
He's fucking Portuguese, brother.
I'm Portuguese,
Portuguese,
bro.
brother.
Me too. He's fucking fake ass Italian.
Lie about that the same way, like,
Italians? No. The thing with Italians
No,
is they don't
Italians
think
are
they're
like-
white.
No, they don't think they're white. And-
That's
and
the problem
As long
with
as you're
Italian.
1%
They
Italian,
don't.
you're like, oh, I'm Italian. Motherfuckers never been to Italy, never even had fucking Alfredo, but I'm Italian.
It's just like I use my Portuguese card to say I'm Latin.
Are the Portuguese Latin? Are they considered Latin?
They colonized it, and now the people that
They colonize a lot of shit, but I think they're white.
Nah.
The best colonizers were
Okay,
white.
so Spanish and Portuguese, that's a good question. Do they count as Latin? Because they eventually colonized that part of the world, so that bloodline mixes
The
there.
Spanish were originally Middle Eastern.
Yeah,
So they
same
have
with
black hair and
Portuguese.
black eyes.
Yeah, same with Portuguese.
Brown eyes or whatever.
Yeah, the same Iberian Peninsula. So would they get to go on the? You're at a job interview. Can you put Latin on that checkbox?
You put Latinx if you know what's good for you.
Because you know your people are doing that out there.
I would honestly, if I was Latin, I wouldn't even say I'm Latin at a time like this.
yeah,
Get sent back somewhere you haven't even been to
Canada's not doing that, bro.
yet.
Canada's a fucking.
Let Pierre come in.
Everyone can come in. Pierre's not kicking
Once
anyone
Pierre
out, bro.
comes in, fucking straight red eye flights to Mumbai, buddy. Red eyes to Mumbai.
Isn't it-
All you niggas got to hear on your illegal school shit, you're fucking fried. No, that's what the conservatives want you to think, but they probably won't.
If I was a conservative MP, I would be like doing like the funniest attack ads. I'd be like, "Are you tired of poops on the beach? Vote for me. Your liberal MP is
They
letting
damn near
this
tore
happen."
Wasaga Beach down. Did you know that? It's gone now.
Yeah.
They tore it down. They're putting condos there.
Shit.
That's the foundation of Canada, brother.
There's too much shit there now.
There's too much shit on the
The
beach.
condos are going to be bought up by some Chinese people trying to put their money abroad.
No.
They're not even going to live in there. Just
No.
like rental Airbnbs.
That
all of
wouldn't
them.
happen in Canada.
Rental
No.
Airbnbs, all of them. And
Fucking 1 bedroom, $3 million Wasaga Beach condos.
and then they said they built affordable housing.
Precisely. They're doing that in Ajax, actually. You know the red bricks? They're tearing the red bricks down.
Isn't that like affordable housing there?
Yes. It's $1,100 a month for rent there right now.
So that's going $3,100
Easily.
something shit
Because
like that.
apparently there's
and
some
paid
right
for
they
parking.
have. Some bill, I don't know if it was the fucking liberals or the conservatives passed where like the people that own the property have the right to like upgrade it. So they just use that. They're like, yeah, we're going to upgrade it. But while we do that, we're kicking all of you poor people out and we're going to raise the rent. Congrats. You fucked.
Shout out, who's the Ajax? Who's the Ajax fucking? No one knows the Ajax politician.
I don't know who the fuck it
Yo,
was.
what happened in the Ajax thing? Their hijab got burned in like the Ajax library.
No, wasn't someone
Pickering
pulled
library?
off her hijab or something like
They
that?
tried to like burn it. Like
That's crazy.
in our ends, we let that happen.
Well, we let that happen. What, my fucking Batman?
Well, I moved out of the neighborhood. Yeah, I moved out of the neighborhood.
supposed to
and
defend that?
you let that shit go.
do
The
you mean?
neighborhood didn't have this
Brother,
back in
Allah
my
let
day.
that happen. He's the number one guy who should be stopping something. That's their God. Tell him to run up.
The girl
I'm
that-
just the man.
The girl that did it apparently was like just got out of jail for like
That
trying
makes
to like
sense.
stab people with a machete or something like a
I
month
don't think it was a
earlier.
racial thing, honestly. I think it's just a fucked up bitch on road that had a problem. I don't think she could have been racist.
Yeah,
But I don't
for
think
sure
it's like a
was.
super like people are outside, like hide your hijabis, like
Yeah, the girl was like, it was more of the problem was really more one of those catch and release situations where this person like had multiple violent crimes and they keep getting released. And
is that really a thing though?
I don't know, bro. You're a criminal. You tell me.
What I could tell you about past criminal.
Former criminal.
Former
You
criminal.
tell me.
But what I could tell you was like the bail system is usually it keeps people with violent offenses in. People don't understand. There's three systems: the secondary, tertiary, and the whatever the first tertiary. Because I'm not a fucking lawman. But one of them is: are you a flight risk? So do we think that you will come to all your court shit and not dip? One is: will the public feel like this is fucked up? Like, why did we let this person out? This crime is so fucked up. We shouldn't let them out. I can't remember what the third one is. But if you're consistently committing violent crimes, especially, it's hard to get bail. Genuinely. So when I see someone that's outside for those kind of crimes, like, how?
Bro, I
How did you get bail?
got called into court actually the end of this month.
Witness or juror?
Jury duty. How'd you know? I know. Obviously.
They called me for jury duty before, and I said, have you looked at my file?
Have you?
Because I've been called twice. And I was like, you haven't looked at my file, have you?
I'm trying to get out
Because
of it.
whoever's on that stand is coming home, baby. They're coming home, baby.
How do I
Unless
get
they're
out
fucking
of
with
it
kids,
though,
then
bro?
you're staying, but, you
How
know.
could I get out of it?
Say you're a felon.
I was just gonna go out and say I was racist. Was what I was gonna say.
That works. That works. That works.
But I don't have the balls to actually go into like the court and be like,
You're a pussy.
"Well, I can't." I'm just like, I'm fucking racist.
You're a pussy. If I was white, I would use that for everything.
They're like, "Sir,
You want to come to my wedding? Sorry, racist.
all right, yo, be the judge. I'm coming in for jury duty. I need to practice this. So you're the judge. I'm walking up.
What's going on, cracker? What kind of judge is this?
Hello, sir. Hello.
Cat Williams is the judge?
Yeah. hello, Mr. Williams, Your Honor.
I heard you want to excuse yourself from juror duty.
Correct.
What is your reasoning?
I am just sick and tired
Oh?
of these damn immigrants.
Oh, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
You're still staying.
now we're making you stay.
Matter of fact, this is an immigrant case.
Nah, I'm gonna say work or my wedding. I'm gonna say I got a wedding.
I don't think they care about your
That's good.
wedding. They'll be like, fucking reschedule that shit. Niggas get married every day, B. You be alright.
Yeah, no, there has to be another way. Can you just go be like, I'm racist?
I think it has to be a
I think that
medical
works.
emergency, or you could say racism, or like you could say like if you're retarded or something. I guess
Yeah, you just go.
I'm too autistic for this. I don't.
Why can't you be a juror?
I don't
I'm
understand
retarded.
emotional cues.
Even saying retarded might be good enough to be like, yeah, he's
Yeah, they'd be like, we can't let this fucking guy out here.
yeah, you're hired.
Like they might not like. They might just not pick you, like, you know, because they get to pick which jurors they want to keep for it. They'll be like, yeah, we can't select this guy.
And I'm not famous enough to be like, oh, I'm a public personality. But imagine the guy recognized you.
Is that CringeKev?
You're on the jury. You're like, fuck.
Fuck.
He's like, I better be innocent, cringe. You're like, fuck me.
Bless me, fam. I'm going to show up to your shows.
I would be like, guys, I can't do this.
I'll be at your show,
please.
Crody.
Yeah. April 17th, 10 p.m. at Backroom Comedy Club.
This guy actually has a show Unplugged It. That's crazy.
Yeah, bro, I'm an artist trying to make it.
You're not an
We have
artist.
events going on. Do you know?
Are comedians artists?
They're fucking artists.
I mean, you're doing an art, but would you
we're
be considered
lazy.
an artist?
We're the laziest artists. Yeah.
No, I wouldn't say that because you're doing the same gig over and over again, but so are musicians.
No,
I'm not doing a new song every show.
No, but I just mean in terms of like you just don't come with anything. You just come and start yapping. At least you try to have to hold the tune. You know, like you
I
go
mean,
up,
that's
you
fair.
have to like
But I have
Just
computers for that too. I
yapping.
don't have to even hold the tune. Like the computer will hold the tune for me.
Plus, I can be like fucking just the most fucked up person, and people are just like, "Oh, it's just comedy." And you're like, all right.
That's true. You know what I mean?
Like-
I can't like showcase my personality. I have to just do the songs they like and leave.
Yeah, you have to do. Why don't you try to like showcase your personality? In your
You want to know
music?
why I don't? Because you don't get the fucking time to. It's not my show. More times than not, it's like some dickhead's running it, and it's like gonna be some like major artist who's gonna have the time to do that, who also won't do that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So it's just like that's just how the show business works. Like you come there, you get your 10-minute fucking slot, you do your fucking 10 minutes of songs. You might talk a little bit of shit in between if you can. Call it a fucking day.
So what's your biggest? What are you most proud about of your career so far? In the 3 years since you pretty much when you started music, and then we haven't seen you and you're like doing this for a few years.
So like I
what are you most proud
guess,
of?
I mean, as far as like doing music, I've worked with some artists that like. Obviously, when you make music, it's like crazy to work with someone that you heard before you ever made music. You know, like I have a song with like JRDN. It's like magic, magic, magic.
Jordan?
I think it's JR. Is it Jordan? Is it they call him Jordan? I call him
Yeah, I always
JRDN
thought it
because
was
I just
Jordan,
spell it like that.
I don't know. Yeah,
But
yeah.
that guy, I have a song with him. I have a song with fucking Robin Banks. So it's like shit like that. It's kind of like it's cool to go from just being like a listener and a fan to actually working with these people.
All right. No one talks about this, but what's your biggest mistake so far?
In making music, I think the biggest thing is like wasting money on like things that you think are going to be opportunities that will help you.
Like
There's a
what?
lot of like you think you're going to like run these ads or like pay these fucking Toronto pages or like whatever the case may be, but it's not necessarily going to be like profitable to you or going to push your career farther. Like it might help you be like outside more and people might be like seeing you more on these pages, but you're paying for that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's different for the guys that like organically get it because they are popular in the city or they just do some dumb shit or they attack somebody on social media or whatever it is and they'll get a free post because of relevancy.
Why don't you do a fake like? Let's build up a
Like
fake
a fake beef type thing?
or
I
something.
thought about doing some dumb shit like
For your
that.
role, and then
I
the people
thought
who
about
watch
doing
the
some dumb
podcast,
shit like that.
We could document
Yeah.
us planning it, executing it, and then the people that are like tuned in will be like, "Oh shit!"
But it also has to be
No.
it has to be worth it for both people involved, right? Because it's not like I could sit there and be like, for instance, like find some bigger artist in the city, like let's say like a top 5, and message him and be like, "Hey, bro, like let's have like this fake beef." He'd be like, "Buddy,
No,
go
it doesn't
fuck
need to
your
be
mom."
beef. Not beef. Do something different. You just need something that gets attention, like
But that's what it is. Like
Sex
that's
tape
what.
with
But that's
Chromans.
what gets attention in the fucking
leaked
city.
sex tape with Chrome.
How much?
Or some shit. I don't know. I'm not.
What would she charge?
I'm not a pimp, bro.
What would she charge? I don't know. You're in the community. You met her.
Yeah.
You brought her out for the fucking community thing.
I didn't say how much
You
for
have
a
her
sex
contacts.
tape, bro. I just said thanks for coming out.
Yeah, but you know, you could just message her and be like, "Yo, so what's the price?"
Or there's something you could do. Like, what would be a crazy PR thing? Like, shut down
You
the
literally just said
DVP.
that. Have sex with chromas. Shutting down the DVP would put me in jail, most likely. I don't have the clout to do that
Yeah.
and get away with it. Like they're gonna try and find you. Yeah, but those guys got charged for that though, didn't they?
Did they?
Yeah, it's illegal. I don't know what the charge is, but it's something.
Or like,
Mischief.
what about a beef with like a random influencer who's non-music?
You? I don't know any other influencers.
That's not big enough. You know, I'm not even close to
Ooh.
being big enough.
Rax? Rax got some
No,
clout.
no, Rax. You need
I
something
like
like
Rax,
crazy
though.
Latina.
Crazy Latina.
Like
She's
a
not really
random
outside though,
beef.
how she used to be though. I haven't really heard
Big in
anything
the
from
Latin
her.
community. Like, should
Yeah, well, I'm not big in the Latin community.
Yeah, true. But
I'd love to be.
that's what I'm saying.
I would love to be.
A beef?
A Latin BM?
Latin baby mama.
It's too soon.
No, she's like Nazi Latin, you know?
Yeah, she's Argentinian.
Yeah.
I don't like that, though. Also, to fuck with a Latin shorty, you gotta be Latin. Like, you know what I mean? You gotta look like a POC. I don't want no, like, white bitch.
You don't want Nazi refugee
masquerading
Latin.
as a fucking Latin girl.
Yeah, you don't want refugee Nazi Latin.
Yeah, I already have a white BM.
Yeah, what's your girl? She's what kind of white? That's big. That's huge to know.
Listen, so she is super struggle white. That's what I call her.
Oshawa?
Super struggle.
Like
She's
Oshawa?
from Oshawa.
Yeah, obviously.
She's Ukrainian and native. Struggle.
How much native, though?
Not much. Not enough to cause any damage.
She has how's that much Ukrainian, that little native? She must have something else in there.
She's very Ukrainian. Like, super. Her family has like, the Ukrainian families on their flags on their house.
Do you support?
those.
Do you support what's going
Absolutely
on?
not. Why do I give a fuck about white on white crime? You think I give a shit? You think I give a fuck?
Your daughter's fucking Ukrainian, bro.
Brother, my daughter is black. When the police pull over, they don't say, "Oh, that's a half Ukrainian kid. Look. Donate money. Russia. Oh no, they don't do that.
Look at,
They say 2 black people in the vehicle. Proceed with caution.
honestly,
That's what they say.
the cops I see nowadays though is very diverse now around here. Like it's not like it's just a bunch of white dudes.
No, I hear you, but once again, I don't think Indians like blacks any more than whites do. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah,
It's worse. It's fucking worse.
You're looking at a Gurdeep shirt. You're looking at a Gurdeep Chauvin next.
Am I gonna what?
A Gurdeep Chauvin next instead of Derek Chauvin. It's gonna be.
That'd be crazy, like some brown guy putting his fucking neon fucking Tyrone's neck.
Yeah.
Some Jane and Finch kid. I
Oh,
don't see.
the
You
hate
know
would
what?
be
Honestly,
fucking
Canadian
wild.
cops.
Hopefully
like,
not. Knock on wood.
From what I remember when I was younger, especially with a lot of the Canadian cops and the good old fashioned white boys, like they would just like fuck you up. More than anything, they might like beat your ass a little bit, but like nothing crazy.
What do you mean?
You're gonna like lose an eye or something.
I was getting drives home. What are you?
That lost his eye. Yeah.
Was that a true story?
Yes.
You didn't hear about it?
Yeah.
Of course you didn't. You don't
No,
pay
I don't pay attention.
attention. Guys, fucking up.
So these off-duty cops beat the fuck out of this black kid who was allegedly car hopping, and they took his eye, basically.
Oh, I knew that story. Yes. It was really sad what happened to my Uncle Tony.
It's the family. Gotta protect the family.
And he was Italian.
Yeah.
Guy? Yeah.
Italians are like next level.
He's
They're
like
not like
super
my
coked
kind of
out
white.
and shit.
I'm more closer to your girl's kind of white than the Italian side. Italians are like
I mean, Portugal's kind of close to
Italians have like
Ukraine.
family structure. They have like it's like a whole different dynamic. They look out for each other.
You guys are both Portuguese. So what is Portuguese family structure like?
We're
What are you guys even
immigrant,
known
bro.
for? What is Portugal known for?
Ronaldo, bro.
I had a feeling she was Portuguese. I didn't want to say anything, though.
Atlantis. Do you know the lost city of Atlantis? My theory is in the Azores, Portugal, where my grandfather's from.
Oh, that's cute.
You don't think so?
I don't care where Atlantis is.
Bro, you need
First
to
and
level
foremost,
up,
I can't
bro.
swim to get to it, so
I can't
Don't
swim
care.
either. I might be a bit.
yeah,
I might
stop
be a
taking my
bit.
bit, bro.
I actually can't swim though. You don't know that?
I do know that. We had
Yeah.
this discussion before, and I was like, "You're white. Learn."
All the time.
I know. I'm fucking playing with fire, bro.
Probably brought some people here on a boat.
No, I could probably like. I go with
Yeah, don't you
other
fish?
whites who can
Don't
swim.
you like to fish? Aren't you a fishing guy?
Yeah.
You may want to figure that out. Like when I go on boats, I'm on a yacht.
I was thinking about documenting it, like actually like
You
getting
drowning?
swimming- No swimming
Oh.
lessons. Yeah, vlogging.
Just drowning right now, guys.
Come with me as I
Chat,
drown.
I cook. Chat, I cook.
Thanks for the subscription. No, I was thinking about getting swimming lessons and documenting, like learning how to swim.
It's so embarrassing, man. I think about that too.
It's
Like,
kind of hilarious.
my baby
though.
mom tells me all the time you should learn, and I'm like, I'm 34. Like, are you okay? You know how I'm gonna look in the pool with my fucking floaties trying to learn?
I can't swim. I can swim just enough.
Fam, let me just die in the water, bro. Let me just die in the water. Because I wasn't supposed to be there in the first place.
That's why.
Because I always make sure I'm not in any body of water where I could die in.
Humans don't be there. Shouldn't be there.
Do you have gills? I don't have gills.
Bro, your girl's gonna be able to swim.
My girl can swim.
That's what I'm saying. Your daughter, I mean, even your daughter.
I hope so. I wanted her to learn how to swim from when she was younger, but all these fucking schools are packed up with all these fucking kids. Because a certain
Really?
population likes to have a lot of kids.
Who's that?
I don't know what population that might be.
Who? What? Who can afford all these kids? That's like just crazy.
In this economy,
I guess you get paid for having kids, no?
I'll stay in one.
I mean, you do get paid if you're all in the same crib.
Oh, I got more nieces and nephews since we started it off,
Oh, yeah, you have was Krista have kids?
and my other sister. Yeah,
It's weird Krista being a mother. Krista being a mother is similar to me being a father. It's a very strange vibe.
Krista's my sister. For those who don't know,
Yeah.
no, her motherly instincts kicked in. She stopped.
they do kick in.
She stopped smoking cigarettes.
Wow.
You know.
Wish I could say the same thing for my baby moms.
Did she smoke throughout the pregnancy, your baby mom?
I don't think so.
She definitely did.
Better
eh?
not have. I didn't catch her doing it. If I caught her, I'd fuck her up.
One cigarette a day, I think
Didn't
the
I say
doctor
that?
says
I
is
said that on a
fine.
podcast.
What?
I did say that on a podcast before.
You
Yes. That clip where I was just like, if I caught my bitch doing any sort of drugs on her fucking, I'd fuck her up. Kid's healthy, no lung cancer, so we're good. Her awful decisions didn't affect our child.
I would put money on her having at least one cigarette secretly.
1,000,000% I would.
Yeah.
What, do you think she's a fucking saint?
That's what I mean. Like, it happens. Our age, our parent eras, like, they probably smoked a lot during pregnancy.
No, but
Not
you gotta
like
think about
ours
it, like,
in
you know-
particular, maybe, but like that era.
But a lot of
people were
shorties are
just smoking.
fundamentally bad people overall, so why would they like self-sacrifice for a child?
I'm not going to stand here and let you just do misogyny on the podcast. I'm
No, I'm
honestly
just saying
not
we
gonna
live in a
stand for
generation
that.
of women that are like completely fine with like killing fetuses and saying it's not a kid and they brag about it. So why would they care about smoking during pregnancy?
Bro,
Just for face value. Why would
do
they
you not care about stem cell research? Where are you going to get stem cells from? Aborted fetuses. Those are
Black
the-
people, the black
it's-
kids that they kill all the time.
It's good for science.
All those people that go missing. Where do you think the stem cell shit comes
But
from?
you don't realize a lot of aborted fetuses, though. You don't realize how abortions are good are for stem cell research.
I didn't realize that.
Where are you getting it from? It has to be human cells.
Who taught you that?
Well, you know, it's just people know. That's what stem cells are. Also,
Is that what they are? Or are they stacking up the adrenochrome? No.
no, bro. Hospitals are hustlers. They'll be selling your
For sure.
abortions. Like they'll be selling your foreskin.
They sell everything, fam. They take the fucking placenta, the beer bread in the placenta.
Like, how do I get in the foreskin industry? You know, like who's buying this foreskin? Who's reselling it? What's the market on foreskin? It goes to
The
face
market
It goes to face
per
cream,
gram?
bro.
Like,
It's worth more per
Yo.
gram than gold.
let's have a
Foreskin.
conversation about not having a conversation about the rate on foreskin on the market. Because that's a diabolical pricing.
It's
like,
it's
how is
worth
it-
more than gold
it
per
like-
pound. I saw this on Mansers, and that was a legit show. That's a pretty. That's
Holy
reference
fuck.
show if I've ever seen it.
Whole.
They sell it to face
fuck.
cream for face cream.
No wonder the Jews invented circumcision.
Because they wanted extra cream for
Yeah,
their
they're
face. From
hustling.
time. They were stacking up cream
Yeah,
because
I
they
have
knew
a
the
bit
rate
of a
was high.
foreskin. I'm gonna add that to it. That's why the
That's
Jews.
fucking
That's actually
diabolical.
pretty funny. No wonder the Jews were created for circumcision, so they can.
So they can rack up on the foreskin cream? But how are they turning into cream in ancient times? That's what I want to know.
No, it was more recent. They probably just had
definitely more recent.
the product.
But the question is, once again, why? Like, what made the decision? Like, what were they sitting there? They're in the face cream lab. They have their fucking beakers, all their they're whipping the shit up. Yo, you know what would fucking,
because they want to
you know what would
smooth
really
it.
make this come together? Pause. Or maybe not pause.
I think they're like, what do
Let's
we
get
go?
some foreskin for this shit, B.
What?
But whose foreskin? Let's get the foreskin for the babies. Get the baby skin.
No, they were saying this is how it
Sick.
went. They were like, what do we want it to feel like when they use our cream? We want it to be as smooth as a baby's bottom.
Well, we
And
can't
then
take,
we're
we
like,
can't
we
take
can't
the
get
baby
the
ass.
bottom.
We can't take the ass.
But we can get some skin.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. You know, that might be it. That might honestly be it. Close enough.
I was a victim. I was my genitals were mutilated as a child, and it's stuck with me my entire life.
You get a
really.
half cirky? You got a half cap?
Did you get circuited?
Absolutely not. I'm not Jewish.
I got it. I don't know why. I'm not Jewish either. Neither are my parents.
Yeah, you are.
Now?
You're at least 10%.
I'm not German, bro.
Yeah, well, a lot of Germans are Jews too, bro. Like, it's not like crazy.
Nah, I was conquered by them. I'm Polish, bro, which means my ancestors. Yo, speaking of that, 2 million Poles died in the Holocaust, man.
Yeah, but nobody cares about anyone who died in the Holocaust outside of the Jewish people.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
They
that's the
stole
rule.
it. They just took
That's
the
like
whole
the
thing.
rule.
2 million Polish people died, but they stole all the thunder for it. They take all the credit.
Wasn't it like 40 million people worldwide died?
No, they were killed by the Nazis because they invaded Poland and put
That's a
Auschwitz in
crazy
Poland.
swap. Related to being killed by is crazy.
No, because I have a stand-up bit he's referring to where I'm saying my uncle died in the camp. It was a tragic story.
Is that a true
Workplace
story?
injury. And like, that's a joke I did in stand-up. And it was a true story. He died working the camps, but like a bunch of Poles.
That's so funny.
They were just like, because they put those, like Auschwitz and shit was in Poland. They would conquer Poland. They put all these camps there. So they would obviously make the Polish people, because they conquered them, like go there. And then if you didn't obey in camp and do what they said, they just killed you too. You know?
It's so funny. I think I heard this like Jewish comedian like telling a joke about that, being like, you know, like why would they put like Jewish people in work camps? Like we're the laziest people in the fucking world. Like probably didn't get shit done. I thought it was the funniest shit in the fucking world. You know, but I digress. I would never tell that joke. I would never tell that joke. because I'm in the entertainment industry and I value my career. I value it.
They
I'm
had
not pro anything. I don't stand for anyone. Because you stand for something, you'll fall for anything.
They had this incident at this comedy club. I want to. People can find. I'm sure they might have heard about it. Where,
Incident.
like, there was like I guess some crowd work situation where they found out like someone was like Israeli or like
Oh,
in
boy.
the military. So
In the military?
well, like you have to do like
IDF?
service.
You have to do 2 years.
Yeah,
That's
so it's like
right,
that kind of thing. But the comedian was just roasting Israel the whole time, the whole
Okay.
thing, and there was just like this whole post they put on like this comedian was like. In like this
Bro, those
Jewish
guys,
community
those
post.
guys will
But
cancel you so fucking
But
fast.
no, they were
They're
saying
so
that
strong.
the crowd was like turned on them and like started throwing stuff at these people or something. Allegedly.
To the Israeli person?
Or to the Jewish people or whatever. Which is word of mouth, full disclosure. So I don't know if it's one of those stories I heard that
Listen.
got twisted or whatever it is.
I don't want to say anything that comes off as anti-Semitic.
Cut
but
that
I
shit.
will
Cut
say,
that shit. Edit it out right
There
here.
have been stories of Jewish people doing things like putting Nazi signs on their own building to get victim support. So I'm not saying it's always true. I'm saying there definitely are people that are anti-Semitic.
No,
that
this
do those
situation is a comedy club I know with a comedian I know.
But I'm just saying, sometimes certain Jewish people tend to embellish the situation to make it look a little bit more positive in their side. Just saying, and it's not a Jewish thing, it's a people thing. People are fundamentally awful.
Yeah.
They are.
I
They're
had
shitty. That's just what it is.
I got a Nazi symbol on my car a couple of years ago at my old place.
Was it a Tesla?
No, my 2008 Ford Escape.
So Tesla.
yeah, pretty much a Tesla.
The Ford is the original Tesla.
it
if, you,
was,
if you know, you know.
It wasn't serious. It was like no, it was fresh snowfall. It was when I had
Oh,
it.
someone put the snow?
Yeah, and someone like just had
That
it
was
and-
probably me driving by.
That's what I
honestly.
mean.
That's probably
And
just,
there's a school
probably
down
me
the
driving by
street.
like, I'm a fucking nigga.
Yeah, like that was like it's like next near school too. So I'm assuming something like just some, but like I
Because the Superman logo is boring. You know what I mean?
crazy roommate. No, it was in my.
You had a roommate that
place
hung
my
himself?
last-
You had a roommate that hung
It was in
themselves?
Etobicoke. And I didn't have a roommate that hung myself. A guy who took over the room I left, hung himself. or
Successfully?
something. I guess I don't know the guy. Are you done now, Hills? Do you have a session? You got to wrap this up. Is that? We can wrap it. Anything you want to say? We can run those ads so we can put it in. We'll say.
What's the ad?
Thanks for watching for this episode. Keep watching. But
This is sponsored by
okay, we had to run the ads and we'll throw it in the between after in that jazz thing. So we'll just do a quick like. This podcast is brought to you by The Firm Studios. Get your recording needs there.
Hills in the background, like, absolutely not. You guys recorded this at Achieve. You cut that.
Nah, I got some. All seriousness, you can catch me do my show. You can catch me at my shows coming up April 17th at Backroom Comedy Club.
Where is that? Let people know where Backroom Comedy Club is.
It's bottom of they can use Google if they have the internet.
That's actually a good point.
It's in Toronto, 10 p.m. with Jared Nathan, and then I'll be doing Auschwitz Yuck Yucks. I want to say May 13th, and a couple other shows in between.
When's your next show with Norm? Norm was funny as fuck.
Norm, I don't know. He's on tour right now, but nothing in particular.
Ooh, he's on tour.
I don't know him that well, bro. Like that.
I thought you guys all. I thought the comedian community was like the black community. You see one, you guys all know each other.
You know each other, but it's like you don't actually know each other. Like you're like, yo, what's up? You know, how's it going?
okay.
You know, it's like, no.
I don't think he looks like Norm. Norm's Asian.
Yeah, he's like a little Filipino
Yeah.
Scarborough man. But
Scarborough
you got any
mans.
shows coming up? Any albums? Any projects you want to shout out?
I got a video coming out on 420. If this is even out before 420. Something for the madam to get high to. Scene.
Scene. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Play that song that we just made. Hills.
Do-do-do.